Okay, so today we're going to make a taco pizza bake. We're going to start with a pound of ground turkey, and I like to use the Butterball ground turkey. And what we're going to do is we're going to brown it in a pan, which I've already got heating up down here. And just kind of break it up a little bit. Okay. Just kind of let that go, and then we're going to start working on our crust.
So as the meat's browning, I'm going to go ahead and make the Bisquick crust, for lack of a better term. So I need to get 1/3 of a cup of Bisquick. Okay. So there's our 1/3 of a cup of our Bisquick. And what I'm doing is we're adapting the Italian pizza bake. So instead of using Italian type spices, we're going to use some Mexican type spices like chili powder. So we also need to get 2 tablespoons of our fat-free egg product, and we like to use our Kroger break-free. So we need 2 tablespoons of that. Shake it up. Grab my tablespoon. Just pop that open. You gotta be careful because you have to use this within 7 days. So make sure you make eggs or something tomorrow. Okay. There's that. We also need a tablespoon of water in here. Tap water will do. Doesn't matter about the temperature because they don't say it does. So there's a tablespoon of water. Now we want to add some spices. So probably onion powder, garlic powder. I think chili powder is what I'm going to use. But I'm going to be light on the chili powder.
Okay, so after you've got all of your ingredients, you're going to just mix it up until it looks kind of like a lumpy batter.
Okay.
Alright, now after you've got it all mixed up like that, you're going to pick it up in your hands and kind of form it like you would form a pizza bowl. Or form a pizza crust, my apologies.
Now I'm going to spray this a little bit because otherwise it's going to stick to my hands, and this is really sticky. So it doesn't say that in the recipe. I'm not really adding a ton of calories. I'm just doing a little quick spritz. Quick spritz on my hands, and hopefully this works. And we can get it out of here, and it won't be stuck to us too much. See what I'm talking about? See how sticky that is?
Okay, so once you've got the dough all nice and doughy like, what you're going to do is you're going to spray the bottom of a meatloaf pan and kind of press it into the bottom of the meatloaf pan. We'll hold it up so they can see, babe.
There you go.
See, it looks just like a little crust. Alright, now we're going to set that aside and move on to our turkey, which is looking nice and brown right now. Over at our meat now. We're going to add a packet of reduced sodium taco seasoning to the turkey. Dump it in there. And then I've also got 3/4 of a cup of water. We're going to dump that in there. And just get it all mixed up. Alright, we've got that all nice and mixed up, so we're just going to let it go and simmer for just a minute. And while you're waiting for that to simmer, your dough is rising a little bit, and we're going to dice a tomato. Now we've got our tomato diced. I've gone ahead and measured out 6 ounces of the chicken. That's all we're going to use for this pizza. We're going to refrigerate the rest, and we'll make tacos tomorrow night. So now it's time to prepare the pizza. I've got my taco sauce, my tablespoon. I'm going to put about 4 tablespoons of taco sauce on the crust. That was 3, correct?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to do 1 more tablespoon. And this will bake right into the crust. It'll be so delicious. Okay. And then on top of that, we are going to dump the chicken. Or it's not chicken, it's turkey. I have to remember that it's turkey.
We use a lot of ground chicken here too.
Yes, so in future recipes you might see some
You
ground
could substitute
chicken.
ground chicken for this.
You could, yes, you could even substitute. Alright, on top of the meat, we're going to dump the whole diced tomato that we've chopped. Make sure you get that spread out. That's going to be so good. And then I've also used about a 1/4 cup of jalapenos. And we're just going to dump those on top. And get them all spread out nice and evenly also. And then for the cheese, regular cheese has a ton of calories, so we like to use these Kraft fat-free singles. There's only 25 calories in each piece, and like most fat-free cheese does not melt when you bake it. This stuff melts and it's going to look delicious on top of this pizza. So just get your slice and lay it right down on top. I'm only going to use 2 slices of the cheese, but if you like a more cheesy pizza, you know, an extra slice of cheese is only an extra 25 calories. So, we are ready. It's going to go into my oven, which has been preheating for 400 degrees, or 400 degrees. I'm going to shove it right in there, middle rack, and set our timer for about 20 minutes. And then we'll have pizza. Okay, our timer just beeped. The pizza is ready. Ooh, yummy. So the pizza is right here. It's going to be delicious. We're just going to let it set, and some of that liquid is going to get absorbed. We'll just let it cool for a few minutes, and then we'll cut into it. Alright, so it's cooled for a few minutes, and we've cut it and plated it up. Now we're just going to top it with a little bit of lettuce and sour cream. And you're ready to go. A 300 calorie taco pizza.
Yes, thank you.
Enjoy.